Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for joining me once again on the KIS show. My name is Ricky Akbarubari, and today's show is a show like no other because we are going to be showing or featuring some very amazing people on set with me today. Well, Tolu is actually on another assignment. She's not able to join, but probably in the next episode, she will be here. So like I said earlier, I have two wonderful people with me on set today. And I wish that you can actually just, guess who they are. But right here in the studio with me are the JTwins. Yes. Hi guys, you're welcome. Yeah, all right, so people, these are the JTwins. So, all right, so what's the J all about? Who is Joshua? Who is John? Or who is GJ? Or who is Jonathan? Or what are you?
Who is Jeremiah?
All right, so
actually,
let me just meet you.
The J is not about Joshua or GJ. The J is about Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So the J stands for Jesus.
Jesus twin.
Yeah, Jesus
all right.
twins.
All right, so if I want to differentiate, I can't call you Jesus twin and call your brother Jesus twin as well. So you are?
Kehinde Olatunji Oluwasesan.
Okay, and you are?
Me, I'm Taiwo Olatunji.
All right. So glad. It's so nice to meet you guys on the show. And you guys you are singers, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
all right.
gospel.
So these guys sing very fantastically. You would not want to miss their singing for anything in the world. So please just, cross your fingers as we go for this break. We'll be right back to have a very interesting discussion with the JTwins today. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Come on, we lift up the name of Jesus. Come on. God will bless your name. Lift your hands and worship Jehovah. JTwins. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, Wa Ka Yin Jesu. Lift your hands and say, Wa Ka Yin Jesu. Come on. Come on. Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. Shake it. Shake your body. Handkerchief. Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. Shake it. Shake your body. We say, Wa Ka Yin Jesu. Lift your hands and say, Wa Ka Yin Jesu. Everything we can praise your name. Everything we can lift you high. Mommy, you want to go? You have to say.
You're welcome back from that musical break. Well, that is the JTwins doing their thing and singing to their recently released single. Please, what's the title of the song?
Yes.
Actually missed it.
Wa Ka Yin Jesu.
Okay, Wa Ka Yin Jesu,
Wa Ka
which
Yin
means
Jesu. Come, let's praise Jesus.
come, let's praise Jesus. All right, so we're going to be praising Jesus right here in the studio. In fact, before they go, they have to sing for.
Wow.
They have to sing for us. All right, so how long have you guys been singing? How long have you been into the music ministry?
Actually, it's been a while. We started singing right from, let's say, very young, but professionally going by the name JTwins. It's 11 years now.
Wow. 11
We started
years.
2010, precisely.
2010.
Yeah.
All right, so your brother, anything to add to that? How was it? How did you know that you can sing? Did you just wake up one day and you're like, oh, I can sing or something? Or you drew your brother into it?
It all started as a right from childhood. I remember the first time we entered school.
Okay.
Then we used when you went to enter school,
Yeah.
as in your head, your hand, we at least have to touch
your ear.
so
You must be very old then.
So there's this woman, Mommy Fatade happens to be one of the teachers then.
Okay.
So he knew JTwins very well, that as in from church we used to play agolo, disturb people. So the day we entered school like this, she just said, yeah, JTwins. I mean, Taiwo Academy, come and play for, and second primary school then we used many pupils there. So that day, me and Kede, we played and people danced like wow, and that was that was how the JTwins.
All right. Okay. To our viewers that are wondering that why are they calling them JTwins and they don't look alike? These guys are fraternal twins. Like they don't. I think do you get that reaction a lot? Like the first time I learned they were twins, I'm like, are you sure these guys are twins? Like they look like two random probably friends or something. Two random guys. They don't look alike at all. Do you always get a reaction from people when you tell them that we are twins or something? Can you share a funny scenario?
There's this scenario that happened. We were at the BSOS in the Ibadan. So as we were about to start the interview, the producer just came in. She'd be like, "You guys, you are lying, you are lying, you are not twins."
Are you serious?
She now said, "Okay,
call your mom.
How many placenta
do you have?
Serious?
Let's call your mom and confirm if you are twins or not."
Wow.
So we actually called and said, "Imagine you."
It was so funny.
Wow, that's really funny. That's really funny. But it's actually nice. I think that just makes you guys unique in your own way. You understand?
Yeah.
So what do you think inspires you? What inspires you as music ministers?
You know, as a child, growing up as a child, our aunties, they really helped us because they were part of the choir. So whenever they are going for rehearsals at GOFAMINT LLA, so we do follow them. Me and Kendi, we used to follow them to rehearsals. And it was through that rehearsal we knew so many people, the likes of Brata Wofagbuyi, Brother John Adu, Brother Benga,
A lot of people.
Chop Live, all of them. They used to come to LLA for concerts. So that was how, Brother George, that was how we knew so many of them. So it all started, right from childhood. And you know, as a child, what you keep seeing often really stick into your head. So that was how it all started.
Right. Okay, so how do you now manage your differences? Like being twins now, and I'm sure Kenny will have something in his mind, and you Taiwo will have something in your mind. How do you merge the two together? When Kenny is like, "Oh, we must do it this way," and you're like, "Oh no, I'm the Thai. We must do it this way." How do you manage that relationship, that difference, to bring out something that people love about the JTwins?
We have the same goal.
Okay.
So even if we have differences, we will have to resolve it. Like something happened, I think 2 or 3 days ago, because we are planning for another concert by this December.
Okay.
So I was like, I listed about 3, or was it the area of song or the artists that we'll be bringing? Okay, we were mentioning about artists that we're bringing. So I was like, this person, and he said, we are going to bring this. And I said, why are we going to bring that one? What is the impact of that person on that? I say, maybe you mention 2 or 3. When you mention one, I'll mention one.
Well.
So we just need to come to conclusion. We resolve, then we move on. So
And we used to fight.
Okay. Well, are you serious? You guys fight. Are you serious? I think Taiwo will be the troublesome one. Because Kenny looks quiet.
He's
Kenny.
the trouble. I'm quiet.
Kenny is Kenny, this guy. You know he has power more than me. So he used to cheat. He used to cheat me. Kenny.
Actually, it's actually nice being in the studio with you guys. Yeah. All right. So what other things do you do? Your academics? What other things do you do apart from singing?
Okay. Actually, I went to the Polytechnic Ibadan.
Okay.
ND Business Studies, HND Business Administrations. Then I'm a sales personnel, a marketer.
Okay, so when you're not singing, you are doing this. At least
I've worked, I don't want to mention name, but I've worked for multinational companies.
Okay, what about you, Taiwo?
Bonjour, mon ami. Je m'appelle Monsieur Taiwo Olatunji.
Oh, you speak French?
Oui. Je finis mon éducation, mon éducation à l'école d'éducation et là au Oregon.
Please, how do you expect us to understand?
You interpret.
Okay, please interpret.
What I just say is, my name is Taiwo Olatunji. I studied French. I finished from college education in La Oregon. Wow. So, I'm a professional teacher.
Wow, you're a teacher.
Yes,
You teach French.
Yes, I've worked in public school, private school. I am taught French virtually.
Wow,
Sunday
that's
schools.
nice. I was actually discussing with a colleague of mine just this morning about learning French. I never knew we would be having someone that actually speaks French in the studio today. Alright, so do you see singing as like your calling, or it's just a talent that you just picked along the way? Is music something that's deep to you? I want you guys to explain differently because you are two different individuals. Is music a calling to you, or just a show of talent that probably in the next 5 years you move on to something else?
You see, what made people to know the JTwins is through music. Everything we doing right from onset, our life is music. Sincerely. So, yeah, and you know, before you can go into that, at least your salvation needs to be sure, and you need to know whom you are really doing it to. There's this thing that happened of recent. A gospel musician, a friend, a colleague, did something, and I be like, okay, why? Because I was traumatized. I said, oh, why would you do this as as an artist? So your salvation needs to be sure. You understand? So the salvation is sure, then we know where we are going to. So music is a calling, is a call, and is what we do. That's what we do. As in, anything. If you remove music away from JTwins.
JTwins. All right, so Kenny, I need you to add something to it.
Actually, it's a core, as you have said, it's a core. So it's not just that. No, the talent is there, the training is there, but it's a core. So we are not just doing it that because we know how to sing. We are ministers and we impact lives with our songs.
All right, so along the line, since you've been into music and all that, what are the challenges that you've seen as, music ministers, and you're twin as well? You're two, you understand? You're not just one person doing one-man show or something.
Yeah.
What challenges have you guys encountered in this line of music ministry?
We will talk about challenges.
Okay.
So I'll talk about a twin, the challenge of a twin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, as in, there's this scenario that happened when we were doing our concerts. One of the biggest challenges of gospel musician is fund. Support, money. There's this concert we had that year, and we don't have much. So the sound engineer, we've not settled him.
Wow.
So as the concert was going on, I just told Kenny, I said, oh, Kenny, as soon as they share the grace of the Lord Jesus Christ, me, I will run away.
Like, seriously?
And I ran away.
Are you serious? You left your brother.
I just
You left your brother. You said that you might be the one to someone.
No, I come and see
what.
I come and see the drama this man did that day. The man just sat on the floor and started crying. I say,
wow.
You need to give me money. I be like, I couldn't stand it. I say, go. As in, I couldn't. I just left the place. I left that place. Because it was so tense, I couldn't stand it. I was just like, as in, because we've not, either way we paid him, we would have gone to that. I mean,
challenge. So
you understand?
Is a very big challenge.
Finance, money is the biggest, as it is one of the. Once there is support, you are good to go.
So
And another, I'll just mention too. Another one is, gospel musicians. They don't really. Some of them, they don't really work together. They don't even want to encourage. Few are those that encourage you, that, okay, this is what you are doing, okay, let us support you. So that is also the challenge, because it's very, very difficult to find yourself in a stage where you have the or let's say the maid artist.
Yeah.
They don't share that stage with you.
Yeah,
and that has been part of our own vision and our mission, that bringing upcoming with the established artists on the same stage, doing their thing for God.
Giving them platform.
Giving them platform. It's part of our
and
vision.
We have so many. We have so many that follow JTwins.
We have a lot of people that we train, that we mentor, and give them platform to sing. Then on the issue of twins, when you are doing your things as a twin, you cannot go alone.
Yeah.
So it's a challenge. At times, we will have a concert, it will be probably is not well or it's not that okay. That means we won't be able to go. You cannot do it. So it's a kind of challenge, but
and what though it will not talk. Anytime we are going for shows, concerts, Kenny is the type that maybe when it is 1 hour to go, that is when we remember that I want to use the toilet.
Oh, are you serious? These guys are serious. Making us have fun. All right, so let's move on to your newly released singles. What better the idea of this single? Well, in fact, my mind is blown away by the entire song, the lyrics, the music and everything. In fact, their costume is just on point. What better the idea for this particular single?
Actually, the single, it started 2018.
2018?
While we were planning for our concert, one concert, Bethel concert.
Okay.
So we were looking at, okay, what are the songs that we're going to sing or we are going to be rendering on that concert. So one of our biggest brother in the industry just came up with, work on something like this, work on this. So we went back home, put us together and come out with something better. That when they heard it, they were like,
wow,
how did you
get
this? Well, it was God. It was God. So after the whole show, we did the concert. Then we now went for the production. We didn't do it in Ibadan. We went to Abuja for the production.
Wow.
And it took us about 3 months.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
It took us 3 months. So right from there, ideas, putting it together, and we have what we are having today.
Wow. That's so nice. I think we would actually like to watch the video again for people that are really salivating to see the work that the JTwins are actually done. Can we just have the video of the Wa Ka Yin Jesu?
Come on, we lift up the name of Jesus. Come on. God will bless your name. Lift your hands and worship Jehovah. JTwins. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, Wa Ka Yin Jesu. Lift your hands and say, Wa Ka Yin Jesu. Come on. Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. Shake it. Shake your body. Handkerchief. Handkerchief. Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. Shake it. Shake your body. We say, Wa Ka Yin Jesu. Lift your hands and say, Wa Ka Yin Jesu. Come on, Jesu. Everything we can praise your name. Everything we can lift you high. Mommy, you want to go, you have to say. For every good thing you've done for me and my house. Every day, every time, I will bless your name, oh God. For every good thing you've done for me and my house. Every day, every time, we'll say, Wa Ka Yin Jesu. Come on. We say, Wa Ka Yin Jesu. Come on. Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. Shake your body. Handkerchief. Come on, put your hands up and praise Jehovah.
You're welcome back from that break. Well, that's still the JTwins with their recently released single Wa Ka Yin Jesu, which means that let us praise Jesus. So right now, we're praising Jesus. So as I was watching the video, I'm like, I think Kenny is the more, join type and, dancing type, but Tai is the more, he's just using his hand to, to do like this for us. We don't really understand.
Yeah, I don't know how,
He's conducting, right?
I don't know how to
All
dance.
right. I actually know. So how can people actually reach out to you if they have what's your social media handle, if they have anything for you or they want to see more of you? How can they reach out to you?
They can follow JTwins at official_JTwins.
Okay.
And they can get that video, Wa Ka Yin Jesu video, they can get it on at Shalom J Record YouTube channel. At Shalom J Record YouTube channel. They can get the video there. And we want government to support the JTwins by downloading that video. We really need their support. As in, we've been here, we didn't leave this church, and we are repping government anywhere, everywhere we've been. So, both home and abroad, outside Nigeria, we're representing government. So we want our members to support JTwins on this one. this song must go places.
must
As
go
in,
far.
they must have it.
Amen.
It is a must.
Amen. Amen. All right,
So they can
Kenny.
reach us, just reach us through
Okay.
Facebook, official_JTwins, Instagram at official_JTwins, then YouTube at official_JTwins.
JTwins, everything,
Yeah, everything
official_JTwins.
JTwins.
Please, guys, we really need you to, in fact, help us push this video for these guys. I'm sure you've watched the video and it is something that's very danceable. I mean, who doesn't love a danceable song? Just help them download, share, retweet, and all
Help us.
that. Why we do that? Although we still have a lot of things to discuss right here in the studio. So, Kenny and Tai, are you guys in a relationship? What? I think some people would like to know, you know, your relationship status. Are you married? Are you single? Are you searching? Or is it complicated? You understand? I need you to share that with us. Share these personal things. You don't have to think.
Actually,
A sister might just be looking at you. They're like, maybe she's crushing on Kenny, like, oh, I like this type of guy. He's tall,
Jesus.
he looks nice and all that. And Kenny and all that. Please share with us your relationship status.
say we should have
It's possible that keeping quiet. Like you never dated a girl or something
Hey,
before.
Jesus.
Please say something. Don't tell me that the cat cut your tongue. Say something, please.
By the special grace of God, at least now I'm in a relationship.
Wow.
And it's
Okay, now you're in a relationship.
relationship.
Sisters, now Kenny is
about
in a
getting
relationship.
married. People are disturbing
Okay.
me already. That JTwins, you need to marry.
Marry.
So
Okay.
I'm getting married next year by
Wow, that's nice. Please make sure to send your IV to
Jesus.
so we can come and grace the occasion. And what about you, Tai?
Let me beg Olora not to answer you.
Are you serious? I think God has answered you. I mean, you are popular. and
God
all
has
that.
answered me.
Yes, now there
God,
should be a
thank
lot of sisters out there.
They-
You tell us something nice, please.
They should help me beg. Beg her to say yes. Then yes.
Alright.
I don't know who to beg.
Okay, you don't know. Okay, there's a sister, Shabot.
The sister will not say. As in,
She's
if you-
like, I'm praying about it.
she-
You know,
I
give
don't
me
know.
time for
You
like
want to pray for 10 years?
3 months. Oh my God, that's not so nice. Please
Help
we
me
need to
beg
hold
her to say
prayer.
yes. Oh.
We'll talk about this after the show, please. But then it's nice to know that you guys are, you know, doing well, and you're actually praying to God to take you higher and better. And I pray that God will do something miraculous in your life.
Amen.
In the next few months, you know, this video is just going to skyrocket into places
Amen.
that
Amen.
you've never even imagined it would be. All right, so let's go to some other things. What do you think about honorariums and money and all that? You know, for some people, they're like, oh, well, it's not so nice for gospel musicians to demand money. Some people for some people, it's like, oh, it's their due, they can collect it and all that. So I want your JTwin perspective. I don't want the general perspective of the world, though.
Yeah.
I want your own perspective. What do you think about gospel artists and honorariums?
Okay. It's very, very deep. And it's a tricky question, so to say, because as an artist, we face a lot of things. So let's say about on JTwins, we don't charge.
Okay.
We don't charge. But when we go to ministrations, even if you give us money, fine, if you not give, if we are ready to go to that program, we will be there and we'll do our thing. And people take this and they leverage and they misuse that opportunity.
Okay.
That okay, when they did not charge, they did not do this.
Yeah.
You invited us to program. We will be there with our crew.
And
At the end of
everything.
the program, you know, say, about 5,000 naira. And probably what you have spent in bringing your people down to the program, probably you spent up to 40,000 naira. They now say, take 5,000 naira. How do you want to leverage on bringing them back or giving the people? So the issue of honorarium, before I will explain better, let me share one experience. I went for a program.
Okay.
And a friend of ours called us. He had an administration and said, please, because I play drums, I play keyboard. So he was like, can you Joaba me play? So I had to borrow money for myself and my friend so that we can attend that program. So getting that to that program, after the whole show, he ministered, And right from that place, he went down to the junction and he said, guys, go there, so low me. And he entered car and left us on that spot.
Wow.
I borrowed money that took us down. We did not eat.
Oh,
And he did not imagine. And now we trekked because we don't have any money.
That's not nice.
So people misuse the opportunity. So if you now ask me that next time, won't I ask for something?
Yeah,
at least give me my tea fare.
I get you.
So that I will not be stranded again.
Exactly.
So that's the issue of honorarium. So honorarium, I don't want to be too deep or but musicians, artists, they need something to support their brand. Because going to studio, the studio people will not do it for free. You have to pay. You pay the sound engineer, you pay the musician, you pay the backers. A lot of things go into music production that people don't see. They will only hear the music after the finished product. But it involves money. So what you just need is just encourage us with something so that we will be coming out with something better for youth. That's just it.
All right.
You know, we've been coming to Lagos now for since May now. We've been coming to Lagos back to back. Now coming down from Ibadan to Lagos, it's something.
Yeah.
You understand? So what is what good at all is what doing well. If you want good value, good quality, you need to spend on it. You know? So what they say what is good for the goods is also good for the is it Ganda? So that will not ahead. So the artists too, they need to be taken care of. You need to take care of them. They need to look good. Now, like this, now if you come to this place like this now with one stupid or nonsense cloth, you will not even allow. They will not. The gentleman will not. They will not allow to enter.
Definitely.
So the artists too need to look good. They need to look good. They need to be taken care of. As in, you need to give them something. You need to, because they have family also. There are some that this is what they do. And they don't have any other job. They will pay house rent, NEPA bill, water bill. You understand? And all those musicians, they will not say for free. Musicians don't take free. Backers don't take free.
Yeah.
You understand? So they need to be paid. You need to give them.
Encourage them.
Like the better concert we had in 2018. They spent millions of money. Millions. So do you not expect them to now say, okay, you want to bring their artists and you will not pay them money when they invested millions on them? You understand? Yeah. So at least if you cannot pay, or at least okay to some extent this is what we can offer. You understand? But the kind of mind people are having is they do not have the mind of giving them something. They believe they are doing it for God. So who is not doing it for God before?
Well, I think that's actually nice. I think it's actually good that gospel ministers are actually giving something to help them, especially people that does it for full time. Even if you don't do it for full time, I mean, look at your video, everything you've invested in it and something. All right, so what can fans expect from you, the JTwins? Any projects coming up the next 1 month to the end of this year, next year or something? What can your fans expect from you?
JTwins are coming bigger and better this time around.
We are coming bigger, as you have said.
Okay.
Our fans, there is a program that is well known by JTwins, and that has been our concert. These stages like I think 8 or 9 concerts.
Wow.
Different concerts, the whole of Ibadan, where we brought a lot of reputable commissioners, well-known presenters, OAPs, all over. So we are coming back with full force on that project. Yes.
Fully loaded.
And it starts in December to remember. It's always December.
Okay.
December to remember. So this year we are coming bigger for that concert.
Alright, so please, I'm actually up for my time is up. I just need this guy. You can't just come to the studio and not sing anything now. Even if it is Baba Baba or something like that, please just very short, please. The both of you together. Okay?
What should we do?
Let's do.
Are you asking yourself? Please make it fast.
No strings attached.
Okay, very short, please.
That no strings attached. It talks about the way we need to appreciate God without expecting. You need to appreciate God not because He has done something.
Okay.
But you just need to appreciate Him.
All right.
I don't want to worship you, Jesus, just because you bless me. I don't need to worship you just because of what I receive. I give you all my worship with no strings attached. I give you all my worship, Jesus, with no strings attached. I give you all my worship, with no strings attached. I give you all my worship, Jesus, with no strings attached.
Wow, that's so nice. Thank you so much for that. That was really, really profound. We give God our worship with no strings attached. All right, viewers, so this is where we draw the curtain today. It's actually been an amazing time in the studio with the JTwins, Kenny and Tai. Thank you so much for coming to the studio to join us this morning. We really, really do appreciate it. And we pray that you would go far, bigger and better, even from here, in Jesus' name.
Amen.
All right, so we'll see you some other time. Please do well to download the JTwins videos, the Wa Ka Yin Jesu, and help them to just publicize it. You can help them to retweet, share it with your loved ones, and also you can call them for shows as well. As you can see, they are doing well and they are fantastic singers as well. So we'll see you some other time. Have a wonderful day. From myself and the JTwins. Bye for now.
Ani wa wakamujo